Hello friends, I am happy to introduce Ocean Jury, a pass out of Carmel in 2010. She could place herself in an excellent position in Kaun Banega Crorepati. She is a great achiever. She could achieve this great success because of her hard work, her determination and her grit. On behalf of the entire Karma family, I congratulate you, dear Oshi. I am extremely happy that she is aspiring to become a great IAS officer. I wish her all the best. Once again, on behalf of the Kamal family, I congratulate you and wish you all the success in future. Hearty congratulations.
Thank you, sister. Thank you so much.
Hello viewers, hope you're all safe and well. Today we have with us a Kaun Banega Crorepati winner of 25 lakhs, Miss Oshin Johari. Her episode was telecasted on 23rd and 24th of November. Miss Johari, welcome to Spandan CMC.
Thank you.
So we'd like to know, which year did you pass out from Carmel Convent BHEL?
Ma'am, actually I was here in the school for about 10 to 12 years and I completed my 10th standard from the school, and it was really unfortunate for me that I couldn't be here for the last 2 years, 11th and 12th, because my father got transferred to some other city. But otherwise it has been an amazing experience. Being here in Carmel is in itself such a blessing, such a great blessing, and I will also dedicate my success and everything, whatever I have received till now in my life, to the school.
Wow, 2010, that's almost 10 years back and you still remember your roots.
Yes,
That's fantastic.
definitely, because Carmel has been, all sisters and all teachers and everybody over here has been a big support every time. Whatever they have taught me, I can never forget that. All the discipline that they have taught me, all the classes that I used to, go to and attend, all that education that I received has actually helped me in getting where I am right now.
That's lovely. So how was your experience on the KBC set?
Ma'am, it was a really amazing experience, and I was a little nervous also in the beginning, but then I told myself, though it's a cliche, but then I told myself that I have done so many other things. I have been at school and my school has given me such a great education. So there's nothing to worry. I'll just go there and be who I am.
Yes.
And I'll do everything accordingly.
Great, self-confidence works. So
Yes.
were you a little intimidated by the host show, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan?
Not actually, because since he's great at his job and he he makes you calm and composed and comfortable on the
Wow.
sets, and he calms down everyone who sits in front of him. And this is this thing about him which I also told him, that the way he conducts himself is amazing, and I learned a lot from him. So apart from the show and apart from the game that I was into and playing, but I would also say that I was constantly observing him, because I just wanted to take back home all those beautiful memories and teachings that I could as many things that I could learn from him. So I was more focused on that also.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. So what made you enter the KBC game show?
Actually, ma'am, I was already into the studies, and I was preparing for civil service exam. So my mother encouraged me and she said, since you're already reading a lot, so why don't you try this time? I used to watch the show for knowledge, but I never had this courage to attempt it, to answer the questions, because I always thought that this is very unapproachable thing, and it's not that easy to be there on the show. So, but then this time, because of the family support, I started answering the questions which they used to give on the daily basis.
Right.
And after that, the whole process went on. And after a lot of interviews, I think around 20 to 25 interviews and quizzes, I got a chance to be on the hot seat.
Wow, wow. Okay. So family support
Yes,
helped you
definitely.
conquer your fear. Okay, great. there must have been a lot of pressure and turmoil that you might have experienced throughout the show between every question.
Yes, ma'am. So I'll share with you right from the beginning when I was when the show was about to start and I was on the sets. So we have a practice session sort of a thing so that we get accustomed to the fastest finger first board.
Right.
So there were around 5 practice questions which I was given, and all of us were answering that. So the voice or the music that you hear during the show, so
Yes,
it's
yes.
there on the set itself.
Okay.
So it's like loud music.
Booming sound.
Yes.
Okay.
Every time. So I could not answer the 5 questions, and I was very nervous at that time. And I thought I don't want to be that contestant who gets back without getting on the hot seat.
Right, okay.
Because before that, a team had visited our house, and we shooted for around 12 hours. So everybody, who were there in my locality, in my area,
Excited to see you on
they were
television.
excited to see me, and they also got to know that I'm going on the show. So it would have been really bad if I would have returned without sitting on the hot seat.
True.
So that was a thing in my mind at that time, that I'll just have to do it somehow. But then I told myself that I'll be calm, composed, and I'll just do my job. I'll answer the question. Result is not in my hands, and it will be my destiny whether I'll sit there or not. So we'll have to see that I'll sit there or not. But then I just gave my 100% and I answered the question. Then I got the chance to be there in the hot seat.
Great attitude. Okay, so what are you aspiring to do next?
Ma'am, I have this thing, the civil service exam. So I'm focusing on that, and I'm preparing for the civil service exam. So we'll have our exam in June. So I'll take that exam. So right now there is this just one aim in my mind. As our school has always taught us right from the beginning that always focus on your goal and have this thing in your mind. And as our school motto always says, let your light shine. So I'm just aspiring to be that.
So
Be
why
an
a
IAS
civil
officer.
servant? What's your vision?
Ma'am, basically I think that since I used to visit old age homes and other things, I think that gives me a lot of happiness when I'm around and when I'm helping people, and when I can see that they're also appreciating that I'm coming to them or helping them out. So it gives me a lot of happiness, and I think that this is one job which gives you a platform to be at such a position and help as many people as you can. So that
So
is
for the
why I
greater
think-
good.
Yes, for the greater good.
Okay, so did the 12 years that you spent at Carmel contribute to who you are today, to how you've shaped out to be?
Definitely. In fact, I'll say whatever I've achieved till now, may it be the National Child Award for Exceptional Achievement, which I received when I was in class 10th. I was here in the school. And previous all achievements, to name a few, International Young Mathematicians Convention. I was a gold medalist in them, and I was representing our school.
Great, you've
at that
always
time.
been an achiever. Okay.
Only because of the school, I would say. Because the school gave me a chance to be there. So I was there representing the school. Then I received a senior diploma in Bharatnatyam,
Wow.
and school gave me a chance to go to various other places and perform with the group. And the teachers here used to teach me all the dance steps and moves and choreograph everything for me. So that also goes to the school. Plus, I will also say that I received a senior green belt over here in the school because I used to take those activities, the activities period which used to be there in the school.
Right.
That extra session that school kept us for us to learn extracurricular activities. So I used to go for the classes karate, and I learned that in the school itself.
Okay.
So I can not thank the school enough and Sister Pavitra enough, especially for being such a big support in my journey. And I don't think that without the school, everything which I've achieved till now would have been possible.
So do you believe that if you were somewhere else, if you'd spent these 12 years with another set of students or teachers rather and principal, you would have shaped out different? Do you think?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. I don't think it would have been so amazing. Everything turned out so well. I was destined to be here.
Good for you and good for us.
Yes.
lastly, right, a quick word for our viewers who are watching you. What would you like to share with them about your experience? How would you like to encourage them to follow their dreams?
To all those young girls who are listening to me right now and everybody else, I would say that there will be times in your life when you'll not get what you really want to get. But don't lose hope and faith. Just have faith that it's just God's way to tell you that this thing is not right for you and there is another way that you should take. He is always there with you, and there will be times when you'll grow up and face some competitive exams and you may or may not get through, but then don't get disheartened, because if you are working hard and if you are honest and if you have given your 100%, things will turn out to be in your favor. So failures are not something that you should regret, or you should sit back and think that, oh, I failed in this exam, or I cannot do anything else now, or this is the end of my life. That should not be the thing, but you should always have faith and strive for more better, beautiful things, and just continue with what you're doing and you'll be great.
So keep your hope, keep fighting. Oshin, it was wonderful having this conversation with you. We wish you all success in the world, and we're looking forward to India having a better IAS officer.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was amazing to be here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.